Thank you very much. You come, and I will welcome you in our press conference before the second preliminary second like in European League. I would like to introduce our coach Ricardo Sheu
Искам да ви представя нашия треньор Рикардо Шео
and the player Filip Dangubic.
и играча Филип Дангубич.
And there is a space for your questions.
Моля, заповядайте за въпроси. Пловдив дерби.
Какво знаят за Локомотив Пловдив и разучили ли са отбора? Кои са силните страни на съперника според тях?
What do you know about Lokomotiv Plovdiv? Did you watch videos? What are the power of Lokomotiv? Where is the power?
Good afternoon. It's one team that I know. I remember that I played against this team last year in Turkey in training camp. I was in another team, and don't change so many like this. The coach is the same, almost the players is the same. They change some dynamics, they change the system, they are playing with a different system. I know I see all the match that this team do this season official. We are prepared for this match. We know that was very difficult because we go to play against one team very strong in home with a lot of supporters. So they try for sure doing a great match in home for go to play against us in Tërnava with a result more comfortable. So we have our strategy for this match, and we go to fight with our arms, with our strategy for try to go to the second match with a good result. Because it's this, our team have this mentality to think in match by match, and it's this that we are expecting. A very difficult match, but we have ambitions to like Plovdiv for sure for go to the next round.
Да, наблюдавали сме Локомотив Пловдив. Знаем, че треньора е същия от предния сезон. Знаем, че са запазили множеството от играчи. Знаем, че са силен отбор. Знаем, че играят добре от дома. Надяваме се тук да вземем добър резултат. Знаем, че феновете на Локомотив ще подкрепят отбора утре. Очакваме от нашия отбор добра игра и се надяваме да вземем добър резултат тук в Пловдив преди реванша в Търнава. Други въпроси, колеги?
От футболистите на Локомотив ви впечатляват най-силно?
Which are the main players of Lokomotiv for you?
As a team, is very strong, and I'm thinking all the time as a team. But for sure that you have 3-4 players that they have a lot of quality. The captain is one of the reference of this club for sure. Not only for be the captain, but for the quality that he have. We know that they have very forwards very strong. We know that they have wingers because they play with fullbacks, not with wingers, but with technical very strong. We don't think never as an individual. We are thinking all the time in behaviors. We are thinking all the time as a team what we can do for try to do our match. We think many times in our identity that we want for our team, and of course that we have to see the points negative of our opponent for try to do the best match that we can. But for sure that the captain was one of the reference of this team.
Направено ми впечатление капитана Димитър Илиев. Той е един много силен играч. Освен това Локомотив има и добри нападатели, добри крила. Знаете, че те играят с халфбеци. Ние ще се постараем не да гледаме като индивидуалности отбора на Локомотив, а като едно цяло. Ще се опитаме да намерим техните грешки, за да може да успеем да изтръгнем тук добър резултат. Да.
Your captain is out for this match. How big is that problem for you?
Is a good solution for the others because it's the opportunity. When we have one team with 22, 23 players like we have in this moment, they are playing in Tërnava, in Spartak, because we trust in these players. So it's not the first time that we miss one player and they have to play another. So The only thing that I can say in this moment is that I don't play him but play another for sure, and this is the opportunity for this player, and the players have to look like this. They know because I'm like this as a coach, that I work all the time as a strategy. I never see the team as individual players, and many times the best players have to stay out of the team because it's part of the strategy. In this case, no, it's just because of a red card, but you don't play him, we go to play another. But all the team trust in the colleague that play in different positions. So we have this kind of good options inside of the team, that we have a lot of players that can play in different positions. So for us this is not a problem, because we are expecting that go to play another play with the same level like Bogdan Mitrea.
Да, разбира се, капитана ни ще отсъства, но за нас това не е проблем. Аз не гледам на моят отбор като индивидуалност, гледам като отбор. За мен е важно, че имам друг играч, с който мога да заменя нашия капитан. Той е еднакво силен и знам, че ще успее да го замени по най-добрия начин. Смятам, че ще се включи добре. Смятам, че всеки един играч, който не попада в титулярните 11 и после попадне, за него това е възможност, която трябва да грабне и за която трябва да покаже, че заслужава да присъства в състава на Търнава. Да, капитанът ни ще липсва, но друг ще вземе неговото място, което ще бъде възможност за този играч. Да.
За кратко, успяхте ли да се запознаете с условията на стадиона? Как ви харесва?
This is all good stadium, and do you like the stadium for tomorrow?
Yes, it's important when you go to play. You have good conditions for the match. Is better for both teams. We have to focus only inside of pitch. I know that out of the pitch, the supporters go to do everything for the home team have a better performance. But we are professionals. We know this happens all the weeks because we play in one championship that. We have teams that put a lot of supporters too, so this kind of pressures is good for the professional side. I prefer play with the full stadium than nobody in the stadium. So I think it's better for the football, it's better for the clubs, because the clubs need to find solutions for bring money, for pay the salaries, for have better conditions. So I think that is the football that win with this kind of a good atmosphere that for sure that we have tomorrow.
Да, доволен съм от условията. Знам, че играем пред пълен стадион. За мен и моите момчета е по-добре да играем пред пълен стадион. Това ги изгражда като едни професионалисти. Ние сме играли пред пълни стадиони и в Лига Европа, и в първенството на Словакия, така че до някъде сме свикнали. За мен лично е важно стадионите да се пълнят. По-добре да играем пред пълен стадион, отколкото пред празен. А освен това, един пълен стадион подпомага клуба със средства, с които могат да плати заплати на играчи и да покрие други разходи, които са в клуба. Да.
Имате ли други кадрови проблеми с
Do you have any other problems in your team except the captain?
No, until now we have to see the one situation of one player that go to do one last test, but only tomorrow, we know. But the problem of our team is problems for the coach is choose the first 11, because we have a very good competition inside of the team, and for me this is a good problem, and this is the problem of the team, but it's a positive problem, and I expecting have this kind of problems every week when you have players with so many competence that work on the limits. For me it's so good that I can change one, put another, and the machines continue working. So is this that I want as a coach? Have this kind of problems. Only my problem is this in this moment.
Имаме още един проблемен играч. Утре ще видим на тренировката и ще решим дали ще е в състояние да играе. При нас главният проблем е това, кои 11 да започнат срещата. Всеки път 11-те са различни, но за мен е важно машината да работи. Така че надявам се утре да успеем да работим. Да.
На два пъти споделихте, че ще се търсите добър резултат. Какво означава добър резултат?
You said that you're going to aim for a good score? What's a good score for you?
A good score is the mentality that we have inside of the team. Every time when the probabilities of the match is low for our team, we go to fight for this percentage that we have a probability. So for sure that our team all the time go to try to win the match. We never play for draw. The other word I can't say because it's not a word that we use inside of the dressing room. So we want to create a good dynamic of one good culture of victory. Of course that we know that this is only 45 minutes if you want to talk like this, because it's only the first half of this round, and we know and we don't want that happens the same of the first round, that we lose the first match to 0 and then we need to fight a lot for go to extra time and we win on penalties. So we don't are expecting this. We hope that we can do better of the last round, the same image but better in the result. So is this that we want for sure tomorrow? Is fight for a good result? Is see all the time our football positive? Try to put our dynamics inside of the field, and for sure if you do this, we have a good result.
Какво за нас е добър резултат? За нас добър резултат е да покажем динамика на терена, да покажем добра игра, да успеем да покажем по-добра игра от първия квалификационен кръг. Знаете, тогава загубихме първия двубой с 2-0. Впоследствие трябваше да се борим в Търнава. Победихме с 2-0, но играхме продължение и дуспи. Така че надявам се този път да няма такива неща. Надявам се да има мотивация в моя отбор, тя да е на ниво и да успеем да вземем добър резултат с борбеност, с дух, с желание за игра. Други въпроси, колеги? Към треньора, а към играча нямате ли?
Good afternoon from my part also first. Well, the situation in the dressing room, players are ready, of course. I think we are in a good mood after these last 2 victories. We trained very hard, very good all pre-season, and we can't wait for the match.
Настроението в отбора е чудесно, особено след победата в първия квалификационен кръг. Тренираме усилено, на подготовката също положихме доста усилия, така че надявам се утре да успеем да се поздравим с победата.